made a mistake, one stupid mistake. You don't throw away a relationship for something like that. We were just saying, you know, things with you and Sarah will sort themselves out.
After he did the dirty on her? Wouldn't bet on it.
Got confused.
You know, when Becca left me for Justin, I got pretty confused. Mate, it was a total mess. I didn't end up in bed with Russell, though, did I? I'm out of here.
What, you're going to see Sarah?
Because if you're going to go and see the other one, we really don't want to know.
You can't go without your breakfast, love.
I'm not hungry.
Craig, sit down.
Am I looking pale?
Where's Kayla? She's taking my CDs again.
I think that's the least of your worries, don't you?
Maybe Carmel will give us a freebie spray tan.
What, and risk losing her job and all?
I was sticking up for our John Paul.
You didn't have to.
Well, I won't bother next time, then.
There better not be a next time. Why can't the kids ever settle down and be happy with just one person?
I was happy. With Craig.
Yeah, but he was with Sarah. You should have stayed well, Claire.
I tried.
What? By jumping into bed with Craig as soon as Sarah's back returned?
What do you know?
I can't believe you did that to the poor girl. I thought she was supposed to be a mate of yours.
I didn't mean to hurt her.
Do you think she'll forgive Craig?
She got him out with another bloke. She won't even talk to him again.
I wanted him to tell her. It's not my fault he's a coward.
Most men are, love. He was never really yours. I'm sorry, John Paul. You'll have to forget him.
I don't know if I can.
Well, if he's back with Sarah, you've no choice. She's suffered enough.
Must have been awful. Walking in and catching you at it. I mean, it's bad enough catching a bloke with another bird, but with another guy.
You broke that girl's heart.
At her engagement party. Poor cow.
Put those out for me, would you, love, please?
Charlie's finally dropped off. Can't turn your back on him for a second these days.
Oh, you were just the same when you were his age. Not like your little brother, though. Nope. No, he was good as gold then.
What? Nothing. What's up with you?
Nothing.
You're my brother, Jake. Well, you think I really fancy you?
No, of course he doesn't.
Don't know what's going on inside your head.
Then ask me.
I can't even stand to think about it.
Jake, please.
I don't want to know you. What you are, what you and John Paul do, turns my stomach. If you two had been up to it when you were babysitting Charlie...
No, he wouldn't.
I don't want him growing up thinking it's normal.
Well, I grew up thinking it wasn't normal. And look how I turned out, eh?
You've been brainwashed.
Can we please focus on the real issue here? How are we going to get Sarah back?
I don't want Sarah. You must be mental.
Sorry, Mum.
But you were engaged, love. That must mean something.
It means I was stupid, all right? They didn't have the guts to admit it. I should never have asked her to marry me.
I've had enough of this.
Aya! Go and talk to her. Beg her to take you back.
I've had the best time.
You're not listening to me.
Apart from falling on the stairs at Debbie's and having to spend 3 hours in hospital.
You love Sarah.
I love doctors.
No! I love John Paul.
2-week package holiday in Fallaraka.
You're running wide?
Yeah, which makes it the perfect time to go. If you lend me the money.
We've not got a chance.
At least it's done now, you know. Everybody knows it's got to be a good thing, right?
On what planet?
No one's going nowhere.
Keep your son away from my son.
Ah, John Paul wouldn't touch him.
I think you find a will, Mum.
Yeah, that's Sarah got a right eyeful. I still can't believe it. That little coward's been messing my lad around for months.
You must be so proud of your children. Not one of them's got any morals.
Ah, John Paul were a free agent. It was Craig what had a girlfriend.
Well, you are the expert on cheating.
But at least I don't jump into bed with the nearest member of my family.
Oh, I believe that coming from an inbred like you.
I bet you used to perv on Nancy, didn't you, in a school uniform?
You're disgusting.
I bet your wife is spinning in a grave.
Leave it, love. It's not worth it.
My brother's gayer than yours.
Oh, pathetic.
He's not gay.
It doesn't matter what he is, Mum, he's just Craig.
If he'd passed his exams and gone to Dublin last year, none of this would have happened.
Well, it's fate and you can't change it, just like you can't change Craig if he wants to prefer boys.
you can't help who you fall in love with.
Oh, it's not love, it's a freak show.
I hope you lot are more understanding if Charlie turns out gay.
Don't you say that. Don't you wish that on my boy.
Well, it could happen.
Yeah, Mum, that'd be a laugh.
You're sick. Your whole family's sick.
Stop it. Shut up, look.
Well, that went well. I thought they might overreact. I think we need to talk. Please,
What about Sarah?
it's over.
She wouldn't have you back.
I didn't ask.
Nancy told me how you went round there, begging for forgiveness.
I didn't do that. I don't want Sarah. I want you. And I don't want to waste any more of my life pretending. I love you. I don't care who knows.
We never should have lied.
No, you shouldn't have.
It wasn't John Paul's fault. I made him keep it secret.
Yeah, but you were scared.
Ashamed, more like. And it should be.
No, he shouldn't. What's wrong with being gay?
It's not natural.
It is for us.
It's not about being gay. It's about who you fall in love with.
Something about. Is he your boyfriend now then?
Yeah.
You have got to be kidding.
Oh, I think it's dead romantic.
Thanks, Steph.
This time next week, you'll be on your way to Dublin.
He'll pull another bloke in first week.
He's not like you.
So he's a one-man's man, is he?
There's only ever been John Paul.
I mean, do we have to listen to all this?
I'm just trying to be honest.
Well, that's the first.
Well, couldn't you try a little harder to be straight?
What, you mean be miserable? Live a lie? Is that what you want for your brother?
Well, he's not exactly happy at the moment, is he?
I've hardly seen him crack a smile.
Actually, yeah, saying that. You were always a bit miserable in school. I never really got what Sarah saw in you. How's it that my straight brother can get a boyfriend and I can't?
Steph, this isn't a joke. This is wrong.
How can falling in love be wrong?
You need to get away from here, love. Make a new start. Put all this behind you.
It won't change anything. I'll still love John Paul. Just try and understand. Did your mum ever look at you like that?
Like what?
Like she hated you? Like she wished she drowned you at birth?
She struggled when I first came out. I mean, most mums do till they get their heads around it.
You look.
Yeah, I do. But Craig, we've got through the worst, all right? Can only get better.